Hey guys, I know it's been a little bit of a while. I'm recovered from COVID. I will say I still have this cough. It's kind of nagging when I do a lot of talking or things like that. It just kind of irritates my throat, and I get this tickle that I just can't freaking shake. So I have been eating a shit ton of cough drops. Matter of fact, I eat so many cough drops my mouth gets numb. But anyway, I'm going to be back. I'm going to start posting some more videos. I want to talk a little bit today about, the crisis going on in Ukraine, right? The crisis going on in Ukraine. And what is the problem with that? Well, most European countries have disarmed their population, right? They've taken guns away from their population. So now you have Russia on the precipice of attacking Ukraine, and now they're running out into the countryside trying to teach women, children, old men, young men how to fight. And these people are going over there. There's a lot of ex-military guys going over there and trying to teach these people combat tactics. See, this is why it is so important that our founders put in to our Constitution this Second Amendment, the right to keep and bear arms, knowing that the citizenry, right, the citizens of a country would have the means to defend themselves not only against foreign attackers, but against their own government, right? They knew that an unarmed citizenship or citizenry would end up falling to a dictator or a leader or another nation. That's one of the reasons why the United States has not really been attacked, other than, Pancho Villa or, riding over the border and 9/11, right? Didn't turn into a bigger thing because most people here in the U.S., over 60% of the population in the United States has arms. They have guns. They have weapons. Versus other countries, especially in Europe, where less than 2% of a population of a country actually have weapons or guns. This is why it's so important. So now, the Ukrainians are going, oh my God, what are we going to do? Let's start teaching our people how to fight, how to shoot, how to do this, how to do that. Most people in the United States have experience doing that. So you want to know what your Second Amendment rights, guys, how important they are? And let's look back in history, right? Every country who has ever disarmed their population, their citizenry, has experienced massive atrocities. The Russians did it, millions of people died. The Chinese did it, millions of people died. Venezuela, all these countries, right? Germany did it, that was a thing. Hitler went in, took all the guns away from their citizens, and the only people that had guns were the military. So the citizens could not fight back. It's very easy to oppress and to dominate a country where, 95, 98% of their citizens are not armed. Why do you think we had such a fucking hard time in Afghanistan? Because most people in Afghanistan have some kind of a fucking assault weapon or some kind of a weapon, some kind of a gun, right? Most people over there have that. So we don't know who the combatants really are because they blend into the regular citizenship, to the regular citizens of that country. That's why we were there for 20 fucking years. That's why the Russians could never really win in Afghanistan. So how important are your Second Amendment rights? They're incredibly important to the defense of this nation and to keep us from getting freaking attacked and wiped out. Now, what are we doing? We're backpedaling, right? We're going to send a bunch of people over there. They're not even going to be in Ukraine, right? They're going to be around the surrounding NATO countries, right? They're going to be in Poland and stuff like that. 3,000 people, 8,000 people, 10,000 people. Freaking Vladimir Putin, guys, has close to 200,000 troops, well-armed and trained troops. What do you think the average citizen's going to do? Huh? Like a copy of, this is like an episode or a clip from Shrek. Grab your pitchforks and your, and we're going to attack them with that? The first time these people experience some kind of a malfunction with the weapons that they're going to be given, guys are going to throw that weapon down, they're going to run away. That's reality. This is why you train. This is why you arm up. This is why you prepare in case some shit like this ever comes down. Not saying that we're going to get attacked by Canada or Mexico, but if it does happen and war comes to our country, the citizens here are going to be able to rise up, right? This is in addition to the standing army that we have. So how important are your Second Amendment rights, guys? Are really important. If most of Europe would have a Second Amendment or a right to bear arms for their citizens that the United States has, I will guarantee you this: Russia would probably not be as aggressive as they are right now. They would not be as aggressive and eager to go in. But people are afraid, right? Oh my gosh, if we just give guns to everybody, everybody's going to be killing everybody. That's not what happens here in the United States. Do we have a few crazies that run around out there and they start causing problems and they create problems with guns? Sure. But in the grand scheme of things, it's pretty minuscule. Pretty minuscule. And they never ever show you the people who stop other people who have guns, right? The crimes that are actually ended up being thwarted or whatever because the people that they were attacking had guns. They never tell you about that. I was saying one time, the only thing that's stopping a bad guy with a gun is a good guy with a gun. That's true. That's true. So don't take your Second Amendment rights for granted. But I will tell you this, guys, if you're going to arm up, make sure you're getting some training, right? We don't need a bunch of more crazies running around out there who are not trained. Learn how to use your firearm. But if Europe wanted to stop this, if they introduced legislation over there or created some kind of a policy that their citizens could actually get guns and have some firing ranges and some shooting ranges where they could go train, things would be a lot different. That's all I got to say. Leave your comments below. Let me know what you think. All right. And thanks a lot for all the well wishes, guys. I hope some of the videos that I put out on what I've been doing to get over COVID helped you. Thanks. Take care.